Hey, what's going on, everyone? It's Dennis from Crypto Planet, also the Crypto Jew on Twitter. And today we're going to be taking a look at ICX against USDT. And right now we're looking at the weekly chart. And as you guys can see, it looks like price is in some sort of falling wedge pattern. I'm not 100% sure about this, but it looks like price fits in between an area that would create such a pattern. So it is possible. The way I would trade this is I would wait for some sort of break out of the wedge itself. Maybe wait for some sort of retest around like a support over here, maybe on the wedge itself. And then we would probably see a move upwards that would lead us to this area. And then finally completing a fifth Elliott wave somewhere over here and in between here. And that doesn't really come out too clean looking, but I would believe something like this would happen once we break out of here. It's also very possible that we head into some sort of accumulation phase. Since this really hasn't had that yet, we're going to look down at the daily chart. Yeah, there hasn't really been much accumulation on ICX recently at all. We had the initial move up from around 18 cents all the way to about 45 cents in June 2019. We had that mini alt season. And since then, we've come under that low over here and we made our way down to around 10 cents at our lowest, and right now we're sitting at around 12. So bullish confirmation would also be a breach above this area right over here. We had some sort of double bottom over here in the past, which is what created that mini alt season, and then we had a double top right over here as well. So we obviously have some sort of resistance here too. That's where you had the descent. That's where you find resistance on the falling wedge, and that's what brought us down all the way over to here. I would set another support over here, and I would say that if we go below that, we are definitely going much lower. But for now, I would say the next support, I would say if you're looking to enter, you definitely enter at a zone right over here if price holds there. And I would say a target maybe, possibly somewhere around here. I would say that's where we may begin to retest a lower support upon a breakout of this wedge. And that would be pretty nice gains. That would be about a 50% profit from 12 cents to a little bit over 18 cents, a little bit more than 50%. After that, I would hope for a move from wherever it retraces to about 44 cents to this resistance over here. Because once you have a break of the falling wedge pattern, you're looking for a move to the top as your target. And from there, I'd assume we'd have a decent retracement as well, which would eventually get us higher. ICX has been dubbed the Korean Ethereum. I don't really know much about this project. I don't know much behind it. I have a friend who invested in it a while ago, really smart guy. Right now, he's not invested in it. He's only holding Bitcoin. But I would definitely say that gives me hope. Someone very intelligent that I know who's been in doing business for a very long time was invested in it at some point. I'm sure he knows more about the project. I may speak to him, ask why he invested in it. But if you guys are looking to invest in ICX, I would say definitely do some more research into what the project itself actually is. You can go to their website, read the white paper, check on their Twitter, see what sort of updates they're making. I'm mostly just doing the technicals here. I'm not actually investing in ICX myself, but someone was curious about ICX. So that's my view. These supports and resistances seem very important to me. And I'm going to draw this right over here. Had a bear flag right over here. It took us down from 60 cents ish, around 61, 62 cents, all the way down to this support over here at 18.2. And that's where we created that double bottom. So this right here seems like a very important zone. As you can see, that's where that support was broken. And that's where we found resistance after that mini alt season. So this area is going to be very important once we break out of this falling wedge and get to here. I'm definitely going to be updating on this analysis at that point. You guys probably won't hear much about this until then, or at least until we break out of the falling wedge. I won't be talking much about ICX. But if you guys are interested in seeing what I do say about this once we do get to areas, where it's necessary to figure out what ICX is going to be doing, definitely join my Telegram chat down below. Check out my website for further detailed analysis on this coin and different coins, and Bitcoin, of course, Ethereum, of course. And follow me on Twitter. Links are all down below. Take care, guys. And don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe.